under-will.
Midday.
I did have to speed a bit to be on time.
Well done. Time isn't. Who's this?
Alex Lepard, sir. I'm at Trinity 2.
Reading theology like Simon's here?
No, sir. Science.
The new magic.
Excuse me?
Robot during the Middle Ages, but they did produce a legend about a robot, the Golem, and that story still seems to play an inspirational role in the scientific community of today.
Story where the Golem comes to life and has on his forehead the terms Yahweh Elohim Emet, which means God the Lord is truth. And he comes to life and removes the aleph, the first letter of the word term emet, from his forehead, so that the remaining sentence means God the Lord is dead. And his builders, of course, are totally horrified and say, what's going on? I mean, how can you say God is dead? And he says, well, we are created in God's image, and we adore God because God was able to build something so fantastic as us. But if you are not able to rebuild yourself, the people will adore you for building that and not God anymore. But as soon as God is not adored anymore, he might as well be dead.
The notion that science and religion were enemies is really a historical myth. In fact, for most of our history, science and religion have been intimately entwined. The first time you have a really major separation between science and religion is when Darwin put forward his thesis that man was descended from apes and not made in the image of God. That caused a huge tension between science and religion, and in the late 19th century a mythology was in fact created that science and religion had always been at war, which in fact is a historical myth.
So why not get it all out on the table? Okay, you want to pursue genetic engineering because human beings, as the image likeness of the God, have the right to create new species, transgenic species, participate in creation, a new creation, a second Genesis. That's our birthright. That's what was promised to Adam. Okay, if that's true, if that's what we're about, let's say that's what we're doing. Okay, and stop all this talk about, oh, we're doing this for medical reasons.